Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would sit down and play with another palette from the Oden's Eye Alva Fairy Wish bundle. I did purchase the bundle a while ago. It came with 4 palettes, and today I want to sit down and play with the Autumn palette. Here it is if you haven't seen it. Here's the palette. It's a beautiful mixture of greens, a little bit of yellow, some browns, some autumn colors with like a little pop of like these purpley mauves down at the bottom. You can purchase all of these palettes separately. The bundle has 4. The bundle is still available. It comes with the spring, the summer, the autumn, and the winter palettes. You can purchase each palette separately. It's $43.90 for USD. It comes with 16 colors, including 4 different textures, which are 8 matte eyeshadows, 7 diamond glitter eyeshadows, and 1 handcrafted shimmer eyeshadow with a unique pattern. And it says the beauty of seasonal transition, inspired by autumn leaves transforming from green to golden hues. That's the inspiration behind the palette. They say, imagine a gentle breeze rustling through the sunlit foliage. This is the essence captured in these 16 carefully curated shadows. They blend seamlessly for any look, from soft daytime radiance to glamorous evening allure. The silky smooth formula glides on effortlessly and stays fresh all day without creasing. Whether you prefer delicate, refined colors or bold artistic expression, the Alva Autumn palette brings the magic of fall to your makeup. So at $43.90 a palette, that comes out to $2.74 a shadow. If you want to see swatches, go ahead and head over to my Instagram. I will be posting swatches and videos of the shadows there for every palette that I do review. Again, if you haven't seen it, there is the palette. So if you want to see what I do, then just keep watching. Go ahead and get my bangs out of my face so you guys can see me clearly. I really like this palette so far because just looking at it, I'm getting a bunch of ideas. So regardless of whether I look across the row or down a row, or even in like each little quad, I'm getting inspiration for an eye look. So I feel like this palette is done very well to be able to look at it and already have, you know, those suggestions coming to me. So I just thought I'd point that out. So I know I want to use this color, so I'll probably use this color, and then maybe this color, and then this color to start off for the first eye. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up, I don't even know what this is. It's just a Sephora brush and it's fluffy. Let's see how it goes. And I'm gonna go into this color Evolve. And I'm gonna put that on the inner portion of my lid and crease. Well, not my lid, but I'm gonna put that on the inner portion of my crease here. I think this brush came with like a Mickey Mouse collection from Sephora, or a Minnie Mouse. I don't know, it's very hard. I don't particularly like it. But anyway, that color went on very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Luxie tapered blending brush. It's the 229 brush, and I'm gonna pick up this mauve brownish color down on the bottom called Windy, and I'm gonna put that over here. Like, I don't know, it's like a mauve lavender. Let's see what the Oden's Eye website says. Gray purple matte. So if you're ever wanting to know like what a color is, usually like the website for the brand, sometimes they list out the colors. Gray purple matte. Okay. There's purple in there with a little bit of gray. That is beautiful, and that applied very nice. I really like how that applied. Even blended over top of that green really nice. This piece of hair. So I'm going to clean that brush off, and then I'm going to pick up this Morphe M124 brush, just a flat shadow brush. And I'm going to go in with this color up here, this crisp color. It's the one handcrafted shimmer with a unique pattern. It has like a combination of these colors in there with like a little bit of silver. Let's see what this does. Okay. So with the brush, it looks like it would go on like as a topper. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this color up with my finger. And that's what it looks like on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. Just to get a nice base. This is a very pretty color. And then I'm gonna pick a little bit more of that up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it wet. And I'm just gonna use this GLAM Glow Setter setting spray. This is a very pretty color. Almost has like that wet effect look to it, I feel like. And I think for the outer corner, I'm gonna go back in with that green color and put a little here on this outer corner. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that crisp color and dab over the green just to get a nice blend. And then I'm gonna pick up a smidge of the, did I say windy earlier? The windy color. And I'm gonna dab that over the top of both of those greens just to get a nice blend. And then I think I'm gonna take that same color and go all underneath the eye. And then I'm gonna take this Spiced Tea color and I'm gonna put that underneath. And I'm gonna use this Moda brush in BMD 170-6. It's a filbert brush. It's just a little larger than my other filbert. And I am gonna go ahead and get this color wet because it looks a little sheer. And I'm gonna put that all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. And that is a gray toned shimmer. It looks super pretty. So I think with that, I don't know, I'm kind of inclined to want to go in with that right in the inner corner. But I also might want to use this cozy color. I think that's what I called the other color earlier. I don't know if I misspoke. So this one is crisp and this one is cozy. I think I might pick up that cozy color and put that on the inner corner. And that's a pink gold shimmer. Whereas crisp is a silver shimmer with a green shift. That's this one here. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that eye like that, and let's go ahead and hop over to the other eye. And I think for this eye, I'm gonna focus over here in this corner with these greens and the yellows. And I'm gonna start off with this Sigma E25 brush. Does Sigma still make brushes? I don't know. And I'm gonna pick up Equinox, which is a pale yellow matte. And I'm gonna put that all on this inner part of the eye. I'm gonna clean that brush off, and then I'm gonna go into Flannel, which is a matte brown green. And I'm gonna put that all on this outer portion. And then I want to see what the green looks like. This is Harvest. I'm going to pick that up on a Morphe M124 brush. I'm going to put that in the middle of the eye. I think I might move it over just a smidge, not quite to the inner corner, and do it on this portion. because I want to try this other color. So I'm gonna leave that color like that. I'm gonna clean that brush off, and then I'm actually gonna pick up some of this Scenic color, which is orange base with gold shimmer. This right here, orange base with a gold shimmer. And I wanna put that between that green and that like brown to see what happens. Ooh, you can really see the orange now. Like I was like, oh man, I'm not really seeing like orange, but yeah. Oh wow. That's neat. You can really see that orange. I would have never thought that just looking at that color in the pan. Wow, that is really pretty. That is so neat. And then I'm going to take this autumn color down here, which is a light gold shimmer. I'm gonna pick that up on that filbert brush, and I'm gonna put that all on the inner part in the inner corner. I think I might need to get this wet. That is so pretty. That is really pretty. I really like that. I'm gonna take that Sigma E25 brush, and I'm gonna pick up that flannel color, and I'm just ever so lightly going to bring that underneath the eye. And then I think I'm gonna pick up that Scenic color that I put right here, that orange, and put that all underneath. That is really pretty. See, you can really see the orange now. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna leave both eyes like that. I'm gonna hop off, finish up, and I'll be right back. So here are the finished looks. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. I'll go ahead and cover one eye. Cover the other eye. I'll go ahead and do a low light situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what I did to finish it up. For my lips, because that's right here in front of me, I used the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in All Natural. It's just a nice nude beige color. And then I used the MAC Honey Love. And it actually, I don't know, it looks a little more orangey, I feel like, on the viewfinder, but in person it's a nice neutral nude beigey tone. Yeah, again, I like to do a nice neutral lip, especially when I do a lot on the eyes. For my lashes, I just went ahead and used this KVD full sleeve tubing eyeliner. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, so I don't know. I have like the flattest, straightest lashes on the face of the earth, so I put it on, and I don't know. I've worn it a couple times and I feel like it was okay. It coated the lashes nicely initially, but I feel like the more I use it, like the more trials I do with it, when I go to put on like that second coat, it's just a little more drying. I don't know. I don't think I'd repurchase it. Let's just say that and move on. For the eyeliner, I just used my KVD tattoo liner in Mad Max Brown. I love this liner. It's like my favorite. It's my favorite brown liner. I have tried and tried and tried many other browns, and it's just the tone of it, the depth of it, the way it applies. I love it, hands down. I hope they never get rid of it. For my waterline on this eye, I used the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Dimensional Dark Brown just to deepen the eye look up. And then On this eye, I used the P. Louise Magic Wand, and that's right. For whatever reason, I think it's super stupid. Super stupid. They don't have the color on the wand, and I feel like I bought these all separately. I don't think they came in a kit, but it's got like a shift between like green, yellow, gold. Here, I just put it on the back of my hand. So that's the shift it gives. There's a little bit of pink in there, gold, green. So I used that in the waterline of this eye, but honestly, I mean, you can tell a little bit, like when I look straight ahead, I can see it here, just in that center part shifting a bit. I thought it'd be something different, I don't know. And then for the lower lashes, I use this Clinique lower, I say this every time, bottom lash mascara. I have to look to see if there is a larger tube that still has the smaller brush, because I think that's what it is that I really like, is that this brush is so small and can get into my tiny, tiny, tiny little lower lashes there. I'm just not fulfilled in this like lash journey. I don't know. So anyway, on to the palette. I did not put lashes on because I just did not feel like it. The palette, I really like it. I really like how this eye turned out. I'm looking in the mirror and I don't know, I think it just blended beautifully. I like the colors. I actually like the tone of the colors. They're not overpowering. They're not deep and saturated, but I like it. Like they're deep enough for what they're doing. I don't know. I really like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it, the more I enjoy it. I love autumn. I love these colors. I love green. Green is my favorite color. I love greens. This side of the eye, this like purple, what do we say it was in the video? Purple gray. This purple gray with these greens and then this silvery shimmer, and even the one underneath. I really like that eye look as well. I really like how everything went together. It's got some depth to it, but it's not super heavy and overpowering, you know what I mean? It's not like this super dark eye look, but yet it has that like darkness to it, you know what I mean? It's like nice and smoky, and I don't know, I really like the colors. But I love green, so I'm a little biased there, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure you could screw up greens. But anyway, this palette, for whatever reason, I mean, when I opened it and I started looking at it, I always appreciate when a palette speaks to me and I start seeing like looks in the palette. Like I start seeing like color combos jumping out at me and being like, oh, that to me, I always used to say like it's a well curated palette, but is it that, or is it just that I'm drawn to those colors and I can pick those out? Because there's other palettes that I like the colors in it, but I'm not, the color combos don't always jump out to me. So I'm not really sure. At that point, I just say it really just speaks to me, because I don't know how else to describe it. Do you ever do that? Do you ever look at a palette and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all the eye looks that I can create? Or do you ever look at a palette and you're like, gosh, I don't know what to do with this thing? You know what I mean? Like this palette really just speaks to me, and I see a lot of eye looks out of it. Again, I feel like I could look across the top, I can look down each row, you know, going across, or like even in quads. I feel like this would be a really pretty look here, that pink with this like dark green on the outer part, and even, you know, this on the lid and like this in the inner corner. I feel like that would be like a really pretty eye look. I don't know. I didn't quite look in these inners. Like if you go forward on this inner section, maybe I feel like you could do something with that too, but I don't know. It just really speaks to me. I feel like this is going to be a palette that I look to pick up. And again, it's $43 or something, like $43.90, like $2.75 a shadow. I don't know about you, but I really enjoy when shadows apply nicely. Nothing's patchy, nothing is falling out. I don't have any fallout. If I do have glitter here, that's remnants of something earlier in the day. That's not from this palette. But I don't know, everything just, I don't know, guys. I really like it. Everything applied nicely, and I really like how it looks. Oh, and I was really excited about that that orange color, the orange base. So if you're ever buying a palette and you're like, what color is this? A lot of the times you can go to the website, and most companies put the colors there, like the names of the colors, and then give the description to kind of let you know what it is. Because sometimes I look at these and I'm like, I don't know, like lavender, mauve, this, that, and the other, and it was like gray purple. Okay, that got the point across. Gray purple, that like makes sense. But it said that this one was like an orange base, and I don't necessarily get that when I look at it, because I was like, oh, it's kind of brown. It's an orange base with a green shimmer, and you can really see that orange when you put it on. That's why I put it all underneath, but you can really see it in here. I don't know. I think it's really pretty color. It's really neat. It's very neat. Good job, Oden's Eye. I really enjoy this. This is like their tried and true formula to me. I know at some point people were like, oh, the formula's changed. It's not doing well. It's, you know, it's this, that, or the other. This to me is amazing. This is the formula that I've experienced in all the other palettes that I have. So I really enjoy it. If you have this palette, or even if you have the whole bundle, let me know. Let me know what you like. If you're kind of like, meh, let me know that too. I really enjoy chatting with you guys, and I appreciate you leaving comments and interacting and watching and talking and all those good things. So as always, I hope you all are happy, healthy, and well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.